Good morning, everyone. It's been a couple of days, probably since I've done an update on where we're at. So we're still at the Belair Park, and we're just waiting to hopefully get the ute back today. I'm hoping it's not tomorrow, because we really need it back. We have a family dinner tonight with some family members. Some are sick, so they can't make it, down at Secrets by the Sea at Henley Beach. And then tomorrow we have like a going away party with some drinks at the Marion Hotel, so we're going to catch up with a few people there, yeah, just kind of say goodbye to everyone, because the view is that we want to leave on the weekend. However, Kim has had to order a screen for like her online job business that she does, so they reckon that's not coming till Tuesday to Adelaide. So I don't know what we're going to do now. We may have to try to get that reshipped to a new address once it arrives here in Adelaide. But yeah, anyway, so this morning, it's Thursday. It's actually Kim's birthday today, so happy birthday to Kim. Yeah, it's pissing down with rain, and check this out. Last night we made a bit of a boo-boo. So we thought it would be a really good idea to take the awning in, and everything is saturated because there was going to be some like really strong winds, and so we thought, we won't leave it out, and I didn't want to put all the pins and strap it down because we didn't have time, because I didn't get back till late. So we decided to pull it in, and then it rained all night, and now like everything is saturated. Thankfully, when I heard the rain, I remembered at the last minute that my boots were outside. So I ended up bringing them back in just in time before they got wet. But all of our other shoes are completely saturated. So the joys of living in a van and thinking about weather. And just another thing about living on the road is gas. So these are our 2 gas bottles. One of them's already been emptied, so we're going through a gas bottle about every 4 weeks. So having the 2 on there, we should last approximately 8 weeks. However, I have an issue with this one here on the right. Now that I've got a new gas bottle, I can't get this clip done up. It's too tight, and now I've got to loosen it, and there ain't much thread on there. And I don't have my tools because they're in my ute. So I'm really looking forward to getting my ute back, so I have all my tools, and that way I'm not restricted in things that I want to be able to do. So anyway, I'll take you for a little walk through the park this morning, because it's raining. It's the first time it's rained here, so it looks pretty, like, it looks really pretty. My big 2 cents to caravan parks that are out there that allow pets. My advice is pick a nice green grass area that you don't care about, and put like a Bunnings like 1100 high fence around it, like a nice black tubular one, because it's sometimes you just want to let your dogs off just so they can just run around and just do a lot more minderies. It doesn't even have to be a big space. It's only got to be like, I don't know, like 20 meters by 20 meters, and it'll just be like so much nicer rather than having to just keep them on the lead all the time, especially in like a national park. It's like you got to keep them on the lead. So if you've just got some fence in an area where I can like let them off. Top of the morning to you lads. Right, so this morning this is our last day, so we're going to be obviously heading off tomorrow. We've got a massive day tonight. We've got a bit of a going away party with everyone at like the pub for a few drinks this afternoon, and as you can probably tell, I've now got the canopy fitted, but today we have to finish everything off here, tie up a whole bunch of loose ends, so it's a super busy day. And my first task for the day is I have a spare wheel that can go on the back obviously of this canopy, and I have this factory spare wheel that goes up under here, so I'm going to put that spare wheel up here, and then we have to go to City Discount Tires. They've gone and like just made me up a steel rim with another spare tire, different size, but it's still got the same rolling diameter, and that's like gonna go under here, and that's my worst case scenario. Like we blow 2 tires and we're stuck. then I've got that spare in there, but it's just like a real cheap $200 spare rim and tyre. So I've got to go pick that up this morning, and then we're going to go run a whole bunch of other errands, so we'll bring you with me, so let's go. Tyre is fitted, and I've raised up the spare in there for now. So now we've got to go down, grab the spare. I've got a full tank of fuel because we need to weigh the car. So we're going to go down, grab the other spare from the City Discount Tyres, and then we're going to go through the weighbridge. Alright, the guys down at City Discount Tyres helped me source this old shitty rim, so I can put it up underneath there. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It was like 150 bucks for the whole thing. I was literally looking at like $700 for another spare to replace all my existing ones, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So rang these guys and they hooked me up, yeah, with a shitty old spare for a worst case scenario. Okay, we ran around, we did all the errands, didn't really get to take you to all the different places because it was just a little bit too awkward, and yeah, I was like jumping in and jumping out of the car. But anyway, I went and got the R clip for that, so now if that comes loose for whatever reason, it's not going to completely come off and destroy everything. And another thing that we ended up getting was, hey Brownie, there he is. So we got these Max Track mounts to mount our Max Tracks up on the canopy, but I've actually gone and purchased some black ones, because the other ones that we had, they didn't really fit properly. And this is the other thing, like when you're like ready to go around Australia and go camping, like you got all this shit you need to buy, and so you're just going off of gospel information from each of the salespeople, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll take that, yeah, I'll take that, oh, does that fit with that? And they're like, yeah, it should be all good. Well, it's not always all good, and you always run into problems. So I now have I've gone and got myself some black Max Tracks, and the cool thing with Max Tracks, which I didn't know, which I think everyone should actually pay attention to, I'll just pull these out, is they come with rope already on them, ready to go. There's a few other brands. There was actually another brand that I had, like Treads or something, and they were only like 20 bucks cheaper than the Max Tracks, and so that's why I bought them originally, because it's 20 bucks, right? Well, they don't even come with the rope, which means I had to buy my own rope or make my own rope. And then in the end, the Max Tracks were only an extra 20 bucks, and they came with the rope, and they fit with the Max Tracks like clip-ons that you put on the roof rack. So I don't know, I think with all the running around that I just did and the fuel that I just burnt to and from TJM's like 3 times during the last like 2 weeks, just stop trying to save money, because you just end up burning more of it in the end when you have to refund stuff. I was lucky they accepted my other ones for a refund, only because I was able to convince them that, you know, like one of the sales guys told me that they would work with the tracks. Yeah, so just yeah, good luck if you're traveling and that's what you're going to do, but you'll know what all the headaches are like when you get started. Now, you'll all still remember that I said I had to fix this up here, which is the latch which locks our gas cylinder in. These are a nightmare to do. I cannot get that back for the life of me, and it is like, it's got to go back almost to here. It's a long way to go. It's not going to do it. It's going to break something, or it's going to slowly snap off on the drive or something. So I need to loosen off this bolt. So we're going to get stuck into that and fix that up before we forget, because tomorrow morning we're heading off on the road, and I don't need a gas bottle flying down the bloody highway. So Pull out the old trusty drawer, got the latch. Voila! There's all my tools. And we are done. Good morning. We are off to Murray Bridge this morning. This is it. This is our first day on the road and we're taking off. So we've got to pack the van up and put everything away and relocate it all ready to go.
Okay, so we were driving through Gumaraka and we saw a sign that said giant rocking horse 300 meters on the right. I haven't even had time yet to map out my, you know, where all the big things are because I've got a list of stuff I want to see. So we just fluked this one. So I'll show you, there's like a really cool petting zoo over there. I'll show you afterwards. But look, are you guys ready? I'll show you. The big rocking horse. Look at it. It's huge. How big is it, babe?
It's so big, I'm so cold.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It's freezing up here.
But look. Oh, so worth it. Yes. All the different areas. Welcome to the world's biggest rocking horse.
Yeah, $2 to climb it.
So $2 to climb it. So there's like a staircase up there and then you can go up the leg and then there's the obviously the viewing platforms up there. Are we going to climb it or not? Probably not.
Walk the plank, babe. Walk the plank.
So they have a petting zoo here. So it's $4 per person and you buy a bucket of animal food for $5. And now we're going to go feed the animals. Pellets.
Oh, look, I got some food now. There's my lunch. Oh, look at that lunch. Let's get in the gate before we start feeding them, eh, babe?
God.
This one,
Oh, God.
oh yeah,
Oh,
stab
God.
you, stab.
Ah. Hello. Yeah, they'll eat something too.
Hey, lady, here you go. Orangey one. Look at this guy.
Look at him. Oh.
He's so big.
Hello.
Hey, mate. What's that? It's a big GoPro.
Yes.
Big camera.
Oh, you're so cute. No, you can't have the bucket. No.
I don't know the difference between an alpaca
Llama.
and a llama. So if someone can comment below and maybe let us know what the difference is between the two.
What's he?
Which one is he? They're all eating like at your feet because there's like all these pellets on the ground that everyone keeps dropping. I keep thinking I'm going to kick one of them in the head. Oh, he got big scratchies. Oh, big scratchies.
Do you fart?
He just farted this one, didn't you?
You got...
Oh, he's just going straight for it. Look at him go.
Oh, I see you. Ow, ow. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, they're vicious. Okay, I don't want to get attacked by one in the wild if this is what a friendly one.
Action!
I'm not in it.
You are in it. Hi everyone. we are leaving Murray Bridge for good now. We did have an extended stay there for a few things, and we are now on our way down the coast to like Wellington Way.
We're heading in the right direction finally.
Yes, we are officially on the road, and we are officially leaving South Australia, heading towards the border.
Yeah.
Have some issues with weights with the caravan and the ute, which I'm slowly sorting out, and hopefully we'll have sorted by the time we go to Phillip Island.
Maybe it means we can't stop at as many bakeries on the way.
Yeah, we both have to lose some weight for sure, to help out with our weights, because yeah, when you want to try and save like 50 to 100 kilos somewhere, you've only got to look at yourself in the mirror and go, we know there's a few kgs in us to probably shred there to get that back. So anyway, we'll leave you guys to it, and we'll keep you updated throughout this trip down to Phillip Island.
Hello! Equally cool. So it's the Birdman of the Coorong. Okay, so it's not technically a big icon in Australia, but apparently this is an ostrich, and it's like South Australia's own bushranger, like their version of Ned Kelly. His name was John Peggotty, and apparently he only grew to the size of a 7-year-old boy, and to evade police and stuff over the sand dunes, he would ride on the back of an ostrich, and because he was only the size of like a 7-year-old child, he was able to fit easily on the ostrich. Ben, do you want to sit on it?
I'll sit on it.
You'll sit on it? All right.
There you go. Look after the boys.
All right.
You gotta straddle it like a horse.
It's got foot pedals.
It's got foot pedals.
How sturdy is it first before you hop onto it?
Oh, that's strong.
That's strong. Here we go. He's going to mount the ostrich.
It's as strong as an ostrich.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dyson.